Hi, in this video, I am going to show you how to get a little bit more familiar with CinchShare and how to start uploading posts into your party. And so the first thing you need to do, obviously, is log into CinchShare. And then whenever yours is going to look a little different than mine because I've got parties currently working, and so yours is going to look a little bit more empty than mine is whenever you first get started. Let me tell you a little bit about this screen. On the left is where you would write your posts. So up here in the top would be where the text would go. Down here where it says paste a link, you could enter a link either to YouTube or another video, and then make sure you just click this little chain icon right here so that the link becomes active. If you want to upload a photo, just one picture, you would choose your file and then go into wherever you have pictures saved on your computer to upload that. But if you want to upload more than one photo, if you want to add up to 10, you would click on this little camera, and then you could drag and drop or click there to add up to your 10 photos very easily. All right, in the center column, that's where you schedule your post. Like if your party starts on Saturday, and then you can change the time to be 8 a.m. Be careful of this AM PM button. They get a little sticky. I'm pretty infamous for accidentally starting my post at 8 p.m. instead of 8 a.m., and I don't want you to make that mistake. I typically post my in my party in the host's time zone. And so if you need to pick another time zone, you can do it right there. And then down here is where you find your party. And right now you can see I've got quite a few parties that I'm posting in, but I don't see the one that I created that's called Names Virtual Pampered Chef Party. All right, so we have to find it. The way you do that is you go to this icon right over here on the left side of your screen. It's called Manage Posts. It's got the two boxes with the check mark. I apologize, I just sent you to the wrong one. I want to go to My Networks. It's the round one, kind of looks like a Ritz cracker. Okay, so My Networks, this is going to tell CinchShare which parties you want. Okay, and you can see these are the ones that were on that previous screen, but my party that I'm using for this example is not listed here. So we have to go up here to the right corner where it says refresh. And it's going to take a couple of minutes because I have a lot of groups. This might take less time for you, it might take more. All right, perfect. So it's in here somewhere. So we're going to scroll just a little bit, and there it is. My bunny names Virtual Pampered Chef Party. Okay, so now Facebook and CinchShare are connected almost. Here's what you have to do next. Go all the way over here to the right column. Do you see how all of these hearts are black and then this one is still green? That means I haven't chosen this party yet. I need to make it green, or excuse me, black. Okay, so click it to choose the party, and you're going to see why I did that in just a minute. Before we leave this screen, do you see the little eye? And if I hover over it, it says Hide Network. Once you're done with this party, you can hide old groups so that you won't have a ton listed here. Let me show you. I'll go up here and I'll click on Show All. And look how many groups I have. It would be so hard to scroll through here and just every once in a while find the actual group that I'm working on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide, and it only keeps the one that I'm actively working on. Okay, so don't accidentally click that I when you're working on a party, because it's going to disappear from your screen. It's not gone forever. You just have to click Show All to find it again. Okay, so let's go back to schedule a post. This is your main dashboard. And then look right down here, the bunny rabbits, names, virtual pampered chef party. Okay, so now I have the option of posting into this party. All right, and then on the right side of this screen, these are all of the posts that are currently waiting to be scheduled into my parties. Okay, and one of the things I didn't mention in one of my other videos is why I like to put these little pictures in my in the description of the name. Like right here, you can see all of these still have the blue dot, but these have different icons. Here's why, because right now you can see all of these different pictures for these different posts. Well, if I'm wondering who's my red cup host, all I have to do over here and go, oh, that's Debbie. All right, it's a quick reference back and forth. But if everybody had the blue dot, then it would be very hard for me to go back and forth and keep track, okay? So for me personally, I still have to go back into Facebook and update these pictures in order for CinchShare to get the message that I made a change on Facebook. I would have to go back to my networks page and refresh so that Facebook sends over that picture of the new little graphic that I've done. Here's another nice little thing. If I just want to see one party's worth of posts, because right now I'm getting a ton of posts over here, but I just want to see Danielle's posts, I can drop this down and only select Danielle's party. She's got 3 more posts left for her party for today. So I need to post in her party. All right, but we're still not done yet. I'm going to get rid of that by clicking this X. I can also sort my upcoming items either by something that was the most recent that I worked on, or I can do it by scheduled date. So I know today at 1:30, that post is going to go in there. Okay. In the comments, I'm going to post a link for you for all of the setup pictures. And right now, they are in my saved folder. Let me spring setup posts. And so let me show you what that's going to look like. Let me see. Once you click on the link that I'm going to put in the comments of this video, it's going to be the link for this folder, and a pop-up window is going to come on your screen, and you're going to need to click view to view those posts, okay? And these 5 posts are going to pop up here. These are everything that you want to put into your party as setup. Remember, we still have not added the host yet, okay? Now, I could either click every single one of these individually, or that's to select the post. You see how it was highlighted? I could come over to this 3-line menu on the right side of the screen, and with one click, I could select them all. Do you see how they're all outlined in red now? Okay. Now I want to go back to that same menu, and I want to batch post. This is going to put all of these parties, make them eligible for scheduling. Okay. So click schedule batch or batch post. I want these, because these are just setup pictures or setup posts, I'm going to go ahead and put them in my party today. I'm going to give myself another 6 minutes just to clean things up. So I'm going to schedule this for 2:20 p.m. Mountain Time. I'm going to change the interval though. I'm going to make this every 1 minute, because once I get these cleaned up, I just want them to boom, 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 boom right into my party. Okay. Then I'm going to click apply interval. Watch what happens on the right side of my screen. When I click apply interval, now it's showing the date and the time that each of these posts are going to come in. And look, they did it at a 1 minute interval. Here's 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, etc. Okay. I need to do a couple of more things before I'm ready to schedule this batch. First of all, in the middle column, I need to pick my party, because if I don't, CinchShare is going to give me an error saying you haven't selected a network. Okay. So now I've picked that. I still have a little bit more I want to do here before I schedule. We've got these binoculars in the upper right-hand corner, so I'm going to click them. This feature is fantastic. It's called Find and Replace. All right, and so what I want this to, oh shoot, I just realized it did something wrong. These posts are exactly opposite order that I want them to be, okay? I want this yellow picture to be up at the top, and I want that top picture to be down at the bottom. So let me show you something really neat. Do you see how my arrow turned into a cross? I'm gonna drag that post, and I'm gonna make sure that everything that, the numbers that are in a circle are descending instead of ascending. So now I've completely flip-flopped the posts that I want to go into my party, okay? And again, the start time is still 2:20 and they're at 1 minute intervals, but I was able to click and move and drag that around, okay? Sorry about that confusion. The reason I like this to go in this order is because in the party group itself, I want this post to be on the bottom, I want this post to be on the top. And by posting in this order by time, it's going to go in the party in the right order. Okay, so now I'm ready to click those binoculars. And I know that there are several things I want to edit. First of all, this party says Tina's name. So I'm gonna type in Tina, and I haven't given my host a name. I'm just gonna make her me, okay? And so now I'm gonna click on search, and everywhere it said Tina's name in the old posts, it's now going to say Jennifer's name in the new post, every single place. Now for this link, it doesn't really matter because we're gonna change that in a minute, okay? So I'm gonna click update posts, and you can see right here, now instead of saying thank you everyone for joining Tina's party, it now has Jennifer's party in there. I wanna go back and I want to fix this link. So you can Control-C to copy, put the old information right there, and then we're gonna put the new information right there. And so there's my link. All right, I'm gonna click search, and it's gonna replace the old link with the new link, update. All right, I'm gonna do one more, because in this bottom post, I see that this party is ending on Thursday, March 7th. I don't want it to end there. I want it to end on Thursday, April 11th. So I'm going to put the old wrong information there. I'm going to type the new information there, click search, and look, it's going to change it for me. Okay. At this point, my posts are ready to go into my party. So now I can click schedule batch, and it looks like they've disappeared, but let me show you where they've gone. Go back to schedule a post, and let's see, I'll sort by most recent. Do you see these posts about to go into my party? Let's make it even easier to show you. I'm gonna sort it by just my party. So now those posts are ready to go into my party, okay? I'm gonna show you one more, because as we saw whenever I sorted and showed you Danielle's party, she's only got 3 posts left for today, okay? So I'm gonna show you a really nice way. Let me think. Let me go, I'm gonna go into manage posts. And you see here on the left-hand side, we've got saved, pending, those are posts that are about to go into a party, and then history. Every time you post in a party, it's going to create a history in your CinchShare with different parties. So I'm going on Facebook, and I'm gonna open up my groups. Okay, these are all my groups. This is every party I've ever done on CinchShare. That's a lot of posts. Pardon me, that's a lot of posts. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sort, and I'm gonna go and I'm going to pull up one of my past posts. And here's Tina's party, prep ahead. That's the current theme that we're working on. These are all of the posts just for Tina's party. Now, what's nice about this is that I don't have to mess with the interval of the timing. I just have to set the start time of the party and we're good to go. So what I'm going to do, tomorrow is my fan favorites day. So I'm going to go through, and I can't select all because I don't want all of them. I just want a few of them. I personally like to post one day at a time just so I have a little bit control. So if I mess up, I'm only fixing 1 day worth of posts instead of 7 days. Okay, so you can see March 6th, 8 a.m. right here to March 6th, 8 p.m. I know I've got all of my posts. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to go to batch post. These are posts that are due in her party for tomorrow. So I'm going to click right there on the 13th. I'm going to make it for 8 o'clock in the morning. Make sure you click AM. She is in the Eastern time zone, so I'm going to change that. And I'm going to go ahead and apply my interval. And you can see over here that all of her posts have now gone in the right day and the right time. All right, but I still need to, I still need to click her party. So there's that right there. And I now want to do some editing right there in this now. I'm going to click my binoculars because I've got Tina's old link right there. So I'm going to put it in the text to find. And now I've got Danielle's link. You can get that from the Pampered Chef Consultants Corner in my shows, or you can go back into your Facebook group and I'll show you where you can find that. I'm going to search. It's in the first post and it's in the last post. So we're going to update. I'm going to be careful just in case. I know Tina was my last host. I'm going to make sure that I didn't accidentally call her by name and have Tina's name show up in Danielle's party. Do you see how there's no match? Then this party's done. I'm going to X out of that. Now all I have to do, schedule the batch. It's going to take me, here's Danielle's party, and look, here are all of her posts for tomorrow. So her party's done. All right. So that's one way you can post into a party once you finally get like a party completed. I want to show you what to do if you don't have a party completed. So let's pretend we are on day 1 of your party and you're doing the prep ahead theme. All right. You can find that link in Facebook. Go to the party outline group. Go to the files and prep ahead 4-day outline plus day 5. You want to click on that. Okay, so here's day 1. Here are the words, here are the pictures. But what's so much faster, instead of copying and pasting and having to download and upload all these pictures, go to the very end of that particular day. Here is your CinchShare link, and it's telling you right here what times each of those posts need to be scheduled for. Okay, so let me show you how this works. You're going to click on the link. Okay, and yours isn't going to quite look like this. It looks like this because I'm the administrator. Pretend you didn't see that. It's going to look like this. All right, and after you've clicked view, you remember you have to click view to see the folder. This is what it's going to look like, and then you're going to have a folder over here on the left that is saved that says prep ahead, ready to go breakfast. You remember how to do this next? We have to select all of the posts because we want to put all of them in the party. So we're coming over here to this right hand corner, select all. Then we want to batch post. All right, let's put these in there for tomorrow. And at 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to keep it mountain time. Now, apply interval. Usually it's every 1.5 hours, but the first day of the party is a little bit tricky. Let me show you what happens. We've got an 8 a.m. Oh, did you see what I did? I forgot to click AM. Haha. So I'm going to come over here. Because I've changed this, I now have to click apply interval again. Now we're back to 8 a.m., but we're every hour and a half. Okay, so this goes all the way to 11 p.m. I never post that late in my parties, and I don't recommend you do either. All right, so we need to manipulate this, and you can play with this to get it as close to what you need it to be without having to do a lot of editing. Let's try this, because again, the party outline, where did it go? Sorry, it must have disappeared. I'll keep that open. We need our post to go at 8, 8:01, 8:30, and then they start going every hour and a half. So I'm going to try to manipulate this again a little bit. I'm going to do 6 o'clock and see. That's pretty close. So now I'm going to change this. I'm still going to have to do some editing. My first post is going to be at 8 o'clock. Oh, did you see it just moved? So now there's 2 right there and 1 right there. The minute you change one of these times, it's going to shift it and put it in chronological order. Okay? So yes, I want number 1 at 8 o'clock. I want number 2 at 8:01. So now I put that at 8:01, 1, 2. All right? If for some reason these dots are not in the right order, I want you to look over here in the description. It's got 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash. These are more important than these dots. You need to post in this order. Okay? So there's 8, there's 8:01. This one, according to my outline, needs to be at 8:30. So we're just going to change that. Oh, did you see it move? 1, 3, 2. But watch, now it's going to move again. I'm going to change it to 8:30. 1, 2, 3. We're back in order. Okay. Then the next post is at 10 o'clock. Well, that says 10:30. Let me just scooch that up a little bit. Now we're at 10 o'clock. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. The next one, look, this is going to be a little tricky. It's at 11:30 a.m. All right. If I change this to an 11, this post is going to drop to the bottom of this window right here. Let me show you. 3, 4, 6. Post number 5 is all the way down here. I need to click 11, and then it goes back into place. Change it to 30, and then we're in business. All right, do you see where I'm going with this? I am posting by each of these times right here. Notice at the end, I've got a 7 o'clock post and then an 8 o'clock. So I'm just going to keep going. This is supposed to be 1 o'clock. This one is supposed to be 2:30. I know this by heart because I've done this for 3 years. This one's supposed to be 4 o'clock. This one's supposed to be 5:30. And so I'm just making some little edits. This one's supposed to be 7 o'clock. And this one is supposed to be 8 o'clock. Now these are all in order. Double check yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now I'm ready to hit, no I'm not, because I want to edit my post, right? I want to put my current link to order. So look, insert host link. That's the text we want to replace. So I'm doing Control C to copy it, Control V to put it right there. I don't have my link. Let's pretend like this is my party, okay? I'm just gonna grab a link really quick. I'm still on Danielle's party. but I can just back this out. There's my name, search, very good. I typically put the link to order on the first and last post of every day, so that's why that's there. And then let's see, was there anything else I needed to edit? Congratulations name. All right, well, obviously I'm not going to put congratulations name in a party, but I won't know if that needs to be edited until the night before the party. You have to edit this post to reflect the winner of that season's best, and that's going to be based on who has ordered early. All right, so I'm not seeing Tina's name anywhere else through here, so we can go ahead and, oh, I did already click update. All right, so we're just going to get out of that. Now it's ready to schedule, and then we're done. Okay. I highly recommend this bottom icon right over here with the question mark. This is the user guide, and these video tutorials are amazing. And it tells you exactly, how to create a post with multiple photos, how to connect with your network, how to manage your posts, okay? How to move or copy images. These videos is how I taught myself how to do CinchShare. So hopefully this helps you. Hopefully you'll be able to post into your party, and of course reach out to your upline if you need help with any of this. But this is just a starter course for you. Okay, good luck.